Sometimes I feel I walk this road alone, without a compass to tell me where I'm going. Yeah, I cut my feet on broken dreams. But for what you love, sometimes you gotta bleed. Oh, you gotta bleed. Oh, you gotta bleed. For what you love, sometimes you gotta bleed. Sometimes I'd rather be a one-hit wonder than nothing at all. Then at least I can muster the strength to hold my head just a little high. Cause in that 15 minutes of fame, at least I'll be on people's minds. And they'd be talking, my name would be on their lips. They'll be like, remember that guy? Remember that song? Oh yeah, man, that was good times. Cause the way things are now, I'm just a nobody. I got no audience to hear my songs except the lady who lives next door, and she's always complaining that the music's too loud. Keep it up, man, I'll have you packing. When I first ventured into this whole music thing, I promised myself one day I'd make it big. Now I'm the kind of guy who hates breaking promises, but I've watched many seasons turn without any progress. And I understand this song may never reach the masses, but maybe I'm just talking to myself and none of this matters. Sometimes I feel I walk this road alone, without a compass to tell me where I'm going. Yeah, I cut my feet on broken dreams. But for what you love, sometimes you gotta bleed. Oh, you gotta bleed. Oh, you gotta bleed. For what you love, sometimes you gotta bleed. I've been told if you love something, sometimes you gotta let it go. Circumstances arise where we forfeit control, but something somewhere planted the seed, watered it, nourished it. Now its roots run too deep, and nothing's guaranteed, but I thought our fates were intertwined. This is what I fought for, believing this was always in the back of my mind. Oh, I've tried, but when the dreams rot and turn to poison in the veins, and you die a little inside every day. I don't wanna become a bitter man, I don't wanna hate, but I've watched my peers get married and start families. I'm working odd jobs and they're starting on their careers. Now looking back at life, I wonder what could I be if I just applied myself and I focused my energy. A doctor, a lawyer, but we may never learn. What do I do with my ambitions now? Just let them burn. Sometimes I feel I walk this road alone, without a compass to tell me where I'm going. Yeah, I cut my feet on broken dreams. But for what you love, sometimes you gotta bleed. Oh, you gotta bleed. Oh, you gotta bleed. For what you love, sometimes you gotta bleed. Oh, I tried to make something of the name Basuel, but I failed miserably, and now I'm just left to dwell in the voice of my dad, who told me many times, we're just small potatoes, son, not enough to be a fry. I won't lie, it might have been pride that first got me going. I thought I had a talent and wanted people to know it, but now I just want the chance to make people believe that this island boy can rise up from the middle of the season, one day become someone that people can look up to. And to all my people, just know that I love you, cause it may seem to some that I just upped and left you, but there's nothing in this world that could make me forget you. It was one part pride and one part shame that kept me away and from showing my face. This is the truth, this is my moment of sincerity. I hope this gives you some insight and some clarity, what goes on in my mind and what goes on in my world. Still, I don't know which way my life will turn, and I don't know if this will be my last verse, but I won't stop singing till the day I'm eating dirt. Sometimes I feel I walk this road alone,